Bonjour, this is Sandy Leveque, and I have a question for you. Have you ever been group hugged by 600 people? If you haven't, I'm going to share an experience that I had of being group hugged with you, and I hope it might actually give you a bit of that energy, because it felt so amazing that I would love for other people to experience it too. And by the way, I've just been running, so I apologise if I'm a bit sweaty, but I was too inspired not to make this video. So how did I get group hugged by 600 people? Well, the short story is that a few months ago, I made a video that you might have already seen. I'll put a link here, and it was all about overcoming speech problems and really low self-esteem. Because, in case you don't know, I used to have a speech impediment, which meant my words came out jumbled up. So if I wanted to say, for example, "Hi, my name's Sandy Leveque," I would sometimes say, in fact very often, "Hi, my Sandy Leveque's name." You know, it sounds really strange, but the words would just mix up, and I didn't seem to be able to control it. It took a lot of effort to speak slowly enough that I could control exactly what words were coming out, and it made me very self-conscious with people. Like, to a level you just probably would not even believe. So this all started to change when I did some personal development work and began having less trouble actually getting my words out. I still had this really low self-esteem and this feeling stupid that I'd had for so long because of this. And that only really started to shift once I made a lot of videos. So that's what I talked about in that video, and it made me so emotional to remember how crap I used to feel all the time that I started crying in the video, and it was quite an emotional, personal video. So this was actually shown in a workshop in Miami where I've just spent 1 week at an Empower Network event, and my colleagues, friends and mentors, Nikki Magdalena and Avram Gonzalez, showed this video in a packed workshop they were asked to host. And there were 600 people in this workshop. It was absolutely full. And they asked me before, we're thinking about showing your video as an example of being vulnerable and letting your barriers down and connecting with people. And I said, yeah, that's fine, and I didn't really think much of it. But when they actually showed it, and I'm getting tears in my eyes just remembering that moment, they showed the video, and oh no, it's happening again. They showed it, and when they finished it, almost everyone in that room got up at the same time and gave me a standing ovation. And that was the group hug. So you sitting here watching this, just imagine having 600 people hug you. They didn't physically come up to me and hug me, but that's what it felt like. It was like this pure love and support and like thank you for inspiration, all mixed into one. And yes, I do cry sometimes. It's coming out again, but just that moment, it was incredible. It was literally like nothing I could even have imagined before. So I hope that you're getting a glimpse of it. And energy is amazing. You don't have to have been there to experience what I'm talking about. But obviously, it was extremely powerful to be there in the room. And that's the thing with being somewhere in person, is that a lot of people have watched the video. In fact, twice as many as were in that room. But to have 600 people all at once watching it, and all at once showing me this support and this love, it was like a miracle. It literally was, and it made me cry at the time. And I had people coming up to me afterwards saying, "Thank you so much, thank you for showing me that video." In fact, I've had people contact me every day since then. Even as I was getting the plane home to France, people coming up to me in the terminal saying, "You're the girl from the video, thank you so much, that really inspired me. I've always felt bad about myself, I'm now going to go out and make a video." So the point of me sharing all of this with you today is I wanted to give you that energy of having 600 people hug you, and also just to say that, you never know what impact you can have, and you watching this, you can change the world. That video changed people's lives. I know it did, I can feel it, and it changed my life having those people give me that standing ovation. And that was all from a video that I nearly deleted at the time because I didn't think it was good enough. I felt embarrassed about how upset I was in that video, and I almost stopped it even as I was filming it, but I knew to keep going. So what I want to say to you is, if there's something you know that you should be doing, but you're backing out of it, or you're a bit of ashamed about it, or you don't think it's good enough, you don't think you're perfect enough, then please stop doing that. Please just know that you are good enough, and know that there are people out there who would love to hear your story and that will be inspired by you in ways you just cannot imagine. Okay? So if you're not sharing your story and you would like to, then I invite you to click on the link below this video and to work with me and my team, work with people like Avram and Nikki, 6-figure bloggers, and there are incredible visionaries on our team, and we are going somewhere. We would like everyone who wishes to change the world to have the means to do it, and it's just extremely exciting, extremely supportive, and extremely inspiring. And you know, when you're around people who have the same target as you, it's a lot easier to get there because you're not on your own. You don't have to do everything alone. You know, I've been there. It's not a fun place. So if you are there, you would like to change it, then click on the link below this video and you'll get more information about what we do and how you can get involved, and how you can start a blog and start to share your story, be paid for it, and change the world. Okay, so thank you for watching, and remember, if you would like to be group hugged by 600 people, where there's a will, there's a way. It is truly life-changing.